In this video, I'm going to take you through how to integrate Pega with WhatsApp. To start, let's log into developers.facebook.com and click on My Apps here and start creating a new app. And select the Facebook login to access your application and select the option this app we're going to use in a website, and no, we are not building a game. Provide app name here and enter your email ID, and this is an optional. Hit create. So once the app is created, select products here and click on available products. So by default, Facebook gives these two apps. To access more, create a new app here and select business. Provide an app name, enter your email ID and leave this optional. Hit create. So once your app is created, scroll through and see the WhatsApp and hit setup. Click continue and select start using the API. So once you see this page, Facebook by default give you an access token which is valid for 23 hours and a test number to send WhatsApp messages, and we'll talk about phone number ID in the coming discussion. And select a recipient phone number here to send the WhatsApp messages. So select manage phone number list and enter the country code and enter your WhatsApp number. And hit next. As soon as you enter, you will receive a WhatsApp confirmation code to your WhatsApp, and enter this code there. So this means the authentication to the WhatsApp number is done, so you are good to send the messages to this selected number here. In addition to that, you will have an endpoint URL and an authorization token and a JSON request message. So let's validate this in a Postman. Create a new tab and let's copy the endpoint URL from here. And make sure to select the post method since we are sending a messages and not retrieving anything. And go to the authorization. So Facebook gives the authorization bearer token here. So since it says bearer, select the type of authentication as bearer token. And now let's get the token from here. And now let's go to the body and select raw text and choose a JSON type and get the JSON request from here. Select beautify to see the JSON structure properly and then hit send. You see a success response here. Now let's go to the WhatsApp and see you receive the message. Here is my message received from the postman which I sent just now. So just to authorize this, reply back to start the conversation. Now we're all set to start using this endpoint URL and we have the request message ready. Let's go back to Pega and start the integration. let's start creating the REST integration. And provide the name, the connector and the classes. So I'll choose this Pega WhatsApp and paste the endpoint URL. And make this phone number ID is associated with one Facebook account that we created. So let's make this one as dynamic. And add the header. Click next. Let's provide the same name here. And unselect the get method, select the post method to send the messages. And let's add the REST response here. Since the phone ID, we need to get it from there, from the URL. It's the phone ID and authorization token. We don't have any option to provide the bearer here, so let's copy the entire token, including the bearer keyword. Let's get the request that we formatted. So before copying the entire request, let's make few modifications here. Since there is a template that WhatsApp is using, since we don't have a template that is defaulted, so let's choose a text and replace the template keyword with the text. And instead of name, use an existing word body and provide your message here. And we don't need this language object. Let's get rid of it. And now select this JSON request and paste it here and hit run. So now I should be receiving a message since I have validated the connection. So I got a message here. And hit submit. Since we added both request and response, we will be having the request and response data transforms created along with the properties that are using. So click next and make sure the class name is correct. And I wanted to use the existing data layer. Make sure the rule sets are all correct and click preview records to see the rule count. This sounds reasonable and hit create. Now my rules got created. Let's keep this wizard open. In case of any errors, we can do an undo generation. So let's open my data page. So here is my request and response data transforms. Expand all. So here, since we provided the message and the phone number, so these are all hard coded here. So let's make these parameterized. I want to replace the message with the parameter. And remove the default value from here and add our parameters. And check in the rule. Go back to the data page and make sure the parameters that are added here so that we can invoke the data page by passing these parameters. Let's get rid of the default value and get the default value of the phone number ID from the URL that we have, and provide this phone number ID as a default value and add parameters. Now let's go to our case types. I have a sample case type that is created here, my app, which has a simple stage and a step. So let's go and configure this flow with the data page to send the messages. So I have a process created. Open the flow action. And I have a section which is already pre-configured with two simple fields. Two, where I want to enter a phone number here, and in another text area with the message property to send a message. So now go back to flow action and go to the action tab. Create a post processing data transform, and let's configure the execution of data page here. So let's create a dummy parameter and invoke the data page. And let's configure the required parameters. And provide the phone ID. And configure the phone property that we're capturing in UI. And copy the message parameter. Configure the message property that we configured in the UI section rule the same way. So click save. So now we are good with the execution of data page. Save the flow action rule as well. Let's start creating a case type to send a message from the case type. So provide the phone number here that we configured in the Facebook account. And type your message. And hit submit or create whatever the button that we have. So now I'll go to WhatsApp and see that we have received our message. Hello from Pega case type. That's it. Thanks for watching.